What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your September 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that it's not going to resonate with all y'all, right? Can't make that happen. Sorry. But if it doesn't, definitely check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus sign, okay? I want to thank all of you guys for coming to the channel. If you're new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you're returning, hello. Good to see you guys again. Okay, Cancer. Let's see here. So the month of September, Virgo season for you guys. Well, I think this is going to be a really powerful month. And I say that because this month feels like, I don't know, I almost get like this feeling that's like, oh my God, you'll feel like you can breathe again. For those of you Cancers who've been stressing out, been dealing with your own demons, which we always are constantly, right? But let's say if things in particular have been a little bit harder, I feel like this is a month where you feel like you can kind of breathe, right? This month for you guys, since it is Virgo season, it's really affecting your third house, which is about communication, knowledge, the mind, neighbors, your siblings, facts, information, that type of thing. I think heavy on the communication for you guys. But then also your ninth house will be lit up too, which is very much about like philosophy and higher learning and, travel, all of that, right? With this Pisces full moon that's about to happen on the 2nd. So a lot of what I think versus what I believe, what I think versus what I just innately know, right? Really tackling the demons within type thing. You guys have the devil, which is showing up as the underlying energy. So I actually love to see this. And what I love even more is when I looked at the devil and like what's underneath it. So it goes in order of devil. Right underneath that, you have the strength card, right? Right underneath that, you have the 7 of swords, which is all about lying or stealing, but really a lot of times self-sabotage is how that shows up in my reads. And then you've got that energy of being stuck with the 8 of swords, and underneath that you've got Queen of Swords, which is communication. I showed you all that to say, with the devil being the main card and the strength underneath it, it feels like you guys are really at a place where you guys are tackling things that have maybe held you back in some type of way. Whether this has to do with your relationships, whether this has to do with just like your overall growth as a person, as a human, whether this has to do with like you advancing in terms of work. There's been things that, if you're being honest with yourself, you have been holding yourself back on. You have been self-sabotaging on. You have been letting all these crazy thoughts of 8 of swords just get in the way, and girl, you ran with it, right? But it feels like September is a month where you guys are really taking control back and having power back over your life, over your thoughts, over your feelings, and knowing that you actually have more power to make the things happen that you want to happen than you've been giving yourself credit for, right? So what I love is you guys start out with 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. These are great cards. How can we not love these, right? 10 of Cups is about that overall happiness. It's about, it's the happiest you can get, right? Except for like pulling a sun card or something. But I think that this month is going to actually be very, very good for you emotionally and spiritually even. And it might bring a lot of connection with family or people that you, not necessarily like blood family, but we create our own family, right? 10 of Cups talks a lot about that. And with it sitting right next to the Queen of Pentacles, she's like the family girl to me. This is the mom that does all the things. She runs all the errands. She, might help her husband with his business. She got her own business. She's very down to earth. She runs the kids' practice. She cooks. She cleans. She gardens. Like, this is all the things. Like, this is like very home stuff to me. So I think there's a lot to be said about you guys really finding your happiness, especially as that pertains to home, what you want, right? You guys are, connected to 4th house, which is all about home and family and mother and all that stuff. And oh my God, stop it. Okay. So I just said 10 of Cups is like the happiest you can get besides the Sun card, right? Look at God. Sun card right here. So big emphasis on that. What I do love about the sun card too, which is really poking out to me right now, is, you know, you've got this brick wall. And so the sun card in a lot of ways talks about us getting over the hurdles, getting over a brick wall. Talks about family with the baby sitting up there, maybe even travel coming up. But the sun exposes all things. Where like the moon, which is actually a ruler, is more of a mysterious energy, right? We don't quite know what's going on there. It's like the shadow shit. It's like walking into that dark room and you're seeing the shadows of what could be, but it's not until you flip that switch on that you're like, oh, that's a coat hanger, not a person or something. You know what I mean? The sun exposes all. The sun, in the sun, there is nothing but truth. So some of you guys might be coming to a realization of something. Oh my God. And then Four of Wands, right? Building the foundations. This could talk about marriage. This could talk about love. This could talk about buying a home. This could talk about moving, right? But Four of Wands, it's when we take that pause because there's something to celebrate. And for you guys, I think it has a lot to do with this awareness of where you may have maybe been holding yourself back, you know, overthinking things and not believing, or, you know, just, I don't know, shit. We all play with ourselves in our mind, you know, like we act, oof. And me being a Cancer rising, I'm just like y'all, so it's fine. Yes. The Fool card. The Fool card is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you guys may have some heavy pentacle, or excuse me, earth energy in your chart, meaning like a part of your big three, sun, moon, rising, or even your Venus sign. But there's a new start. There's something that, again, I love seeing the Fool card, especially because you did have the Devil. Because when we have the Fool card, there is no place for moving on with our past fears and our past baggage, right? You have to take the risk and like take on more of that childlike energy and that childlike innocence and just be willing to go after what it is that you want, right? This is someone who packs light. This is someone who's on their journey. You got the Fool's journey and you got the Fool twice. So there's a lot of new beginnings here after a much needed time of rest. I think you guys have kind of been on your own lately, been very much tending to what you needed to, getting yourself in order, because again, a lot of Cancers can naturally just have like codependency when it comes to relationships, because you guys are so into and good at relationships, right? And you guys want to be the best partner for your partner, to the point where sometimes, Cancer, we can forget about ourselves, and that doesn't really serve anybody. So for you guys with this Fool card, I think there's just a new beginning coming to you that's going to be really, really great. A new a breath of fresh air, after a much needed time out that you guys needed to really recalibrate. And for some of you guys, figure out exactly what it is that you want. Now you got the Six of Cups, which is a very nostalgic energy, which you guys to me are the most nostalgic people of the zodiac. Like, if you can hook a Cancer into going back into a good time or a good memory, like you hooked a Cancer. Like, y'all love to reminisce about what was in yesteryear, but sometimes we can get so caught up in that, right? Some of you guys might be missing something or someone. Four of Cups is clarifying that. This could be, hold on, I want to do one more card. This could be something that you thought was done. This could be something that you thought you didn't want. For some of you guys, I'm getting a feeling that there was something that you thought you didn't want or couldn't have, or just wasn't practical, so you just kind of let it slip between your fingers. But with this Six of Cups, it's like they didn't quite disappear. The feelings are still there. Holy shit, yes. King of Cups, Six of Cups again. So, yep. And then the Six of Swords also fell out. This is something this y'all could have been dealing with. Okay, so there, look. We've got air and water here, but I'm feeling like the water is literally you guys. You guys got air here. So Gemini, Cancer, Lord. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra could be. This could be someone who walked away from you. Or, yeah, no, this could be someone who walked away from you Or either you walked away from them or whatever, y'all just walked away from each other, right? Y'all split. But I feel like you guys are showing up here as this King of Cups here because I feel like there was lessons you need to learn. Again, with that Four of Swords that came out, you guys having your alone time that you had was very, 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 very important and very vital for you guys to move forward and to love in a way that is responsible and like fair, right? Again, cancers naturally can have codependency issues, but the thing is, there's something that you guys are missing from the past. This could be someone that you guys share children with. This could be someone that you guys just envision a life with. This could be someone that you know full well is like full on, like it was twin flame, soulmate energy. You got the damn Six of Cups twice. You got 10 of Cups. You got the Sun. You got the Fool. I don't know. This might be a time for a restart. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you've got Cancer card, which is death, which is all about death. And then we know death is always followed by a rebirth. So I feel like there could be a rebirth of something here. Justice card. Here's that air energy, Libra. You guys might be restarting something with Libra. Something might get popped back up or might be, you know, coming back around. But it feels like, and this could be like leveling up to a different type of commitment, right? Because we get the Justice card that can also talk about marriage or like a higher commitment. It just feels like for you guys with this Four of Cups here and this Six of Swords, this could be a situation where you guys were just kind of separated yourself and felt like, this isn't possible or this isn't what I want. And now you're realizing it is what you want after this person walks away from you. Or, of course, this is general, so this could be vice versa. But that is the overall feeling that I'm getting. But I just felt like you guys weren't at a place to really take on what you had. You had something so great in front of you, but I don't know, either you or they didn't have the emotional capacity to take it all on. But now someone does. It feels like you, but I'm saying someone because in fairness, this is general, right? Now, in the environment you guys have is Seven of Pentacles. If we're talking about work, I think there's a lot of opportunities that are coming up for you guys, which is really, really good. A lot of opportunities to make money, a lot of opportunities to plant seed in different ventures that could really come to something beautiful, right? Because when we talk about Seven of Pentacles, this is about sowing seeds, but this person isn't quite sure that what they're sowing is going to be fruitful. They don't know if these seeds are going to be duds or if they're going to like grow fruit or whatever, you know, be fruitful and multiply. But there is definitely opportunity for growth around you. You guys might have some earth sign person who is significant around you. Here's that air energy again. Someone who's very independent, right? And then we got Nine of Pentacles. So it seems like, what's at the bottom right now? Temperance. Sag energy. Ooh, and then Ace of Swords. So this could be someone who you guys actually have not talked to. I just feel like with these two cards, this means there's like been a separation of communication, right? Because when we get the Temperance card, we're always reminded that we need to be patient, right? This is a time of hope and healing. This is also something that is divinely guided. So I don't know. It just feels like there's something like you guys might have thought it was over because this Queen of Swords, she cuts people off. Like she's not playing that one fucking game. Look, what do you want? What are your intentions? Why are you in my face? What? You know, she's sweet, but you don't bullshit her. And so it just feels like this could be a situation where someone may have called you on your shit and is showing you like, look, okay, with or without you, I'm good. Nine of Pentacles, I'm good. Honey, I'm good. Look at my robe. Look at this beautiful lush garden. Look at all these coins that I've acquired on my own. Like, okay, you don't see it for me? I'm good. But I just feel like this is something or someone that you want to sow back into. Now, what I'm loving most out of this read, your last two cards, first are the World, which is the end of a major cycle, right? This is the last card in the major arcana. And then right after the World, the last card is the Fool card. So it's like you guys are closing out a huge cycle and opening up a whole brand new one, right? There was something that had to take place, which is why whatever this is that you guys are thinking about, all this Six of Cups energy that keeps popping up now, like you guys longing or missing or someone or thinking about someone in the past, That's why it's coming up, because you guys still had things that you needed to get over. It could have been another relationship. It could have been over, you know, financial things. It could have been just like figuring out exactly who you are and what you want, right? And which could be for the first time ever. Because again, Cancer, you guys put everybody ahead of you or above you if you love them. And sometimes just being such a good person, you guys don't always honor yourself. So maybe you just needed the time out to like really like love on you and be like, yo, Cancer, what do I want, right? Not what do I think I should be going for? What do I think I should be dealing with or talking to because society says or my mama says or they say or whatever. This is like, you know, what do I want? Now, what I want you guys to do is be very mindful of your spending these next couple months, because I feel like you guys are planning a trip here. You got the Four of Pentacles clarifying the World card. World card also talks heavily about travel, right? And then Four of Pentacles is about obviously like saving or holding back. It could be about not being as open about things too. So maybe you guys are coming out of a space where you were kind of being a little bit closed off, or being a little bit more guarded. And maybe part of this transformation of this world is you guys stepping out of that and like putting your heart more on a sleeve in a responsible way, of course, but like taking that chance. This is also sitting right underneath the first Fool card. So like if you guys have been scared to like jump in this relationship that I think you know full well has been what you wanted, but of course fear will do some silly things to us or force us to do some silly things. It just feels like this is a time that you're coming out of that shell. And I said the travel too because you got the Page of Wands, which for me is very much a traveler. Because you can see like the Egyptian pyramids in the back, but this is a loyal, trusted friend. Maybe you're dealing with a younger water sign. I'm sorry, fire sign. Maybe you're dealing with someone who has children. Maybe you have children. Maybe you're holding back, you know, saving so you can take a trip with your children. But there's definitely the sense of part of the completion of your cycle is to not be so guarded and be mindful that I'm saying not just with everybody, with people that you know deserve it. There are people who give that to you back, where there's reciprocity there. Not that you're just going to be a fool out here trying to love on everybody who don't deserve it, but this is a big deal. And I think that you guys weren't able to be open and you guys were maintaining this Four of Pentacle energy because you had your own struggles, your own things that you had to still revisit and get over. And there was nothing but time and just you really sitting alone that was going to fucking do that for you, period. Yes. Magician is clarifying Fool. So again, I think this is going to be a really good month for you guys. I think it's going to be really powerful for you guys in terms of Magician does what he wants. He takes control. He has the confidence, right? That's what sets him apart from other people who do whatever they want to do. He doesn't question his abilities. He knows what he's capable of. He knows what he's capable of, and he uses that creative energy to create whatever the hell he wants to do. This is divine masculine energy. You guys are really up for a new beginning, and I think that it's up to you. So especially like if there's a relationship or something, like maybe it's up to you to reach out, or the divine masculine person in this, like the more masculine person in the situation, whether you're dealing with a man, woman, two men, two women, doesn't matter. It just feels like the divine masculine will be the one taking control. And don't we love how the Fool is literally the 0 card and then the Magician is the 1? It's like you guys are on the right track. Everything that you've gone through, everything that you've experienced, even if you felt like it was a done deal and things are all lost, it's not. Because look at how things are progressing. The World, last major arcana card, first major arcana card, second. Like it's literally progressing. You're literally on the right track. You might even be seeing synchronicities that are telling you so. This is really, really beautiful. I just feel like this month you guys are going to be feeling so powerful and so emotionally in a good place that the things that you wanted to do that you denied yourself from in the past, you're going to take control and do it. And I think that'll be really, really good for you. Now, you guys got my fearless freedom lights up the world. The Fool is fearless freedom. This is absolutely fearless freedom energy. So get into it. You guys got new beginnings all over the place, right? Now, Two of these oracle cards fell out, so we're going to honor both of them. You've got clearing debts and detox your friendships, which... Who got detox your friendships? Aquarius. Aquarius got detox your friendships. They literally, their read was literally about someone not being their true friend. So if you have any Aquarius placements or are dealing with an Aquarius, you might want to watch that reading, okay? Let's read that one first. It says, your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. And that's so true. People understand how much our environment affects us, who you hang out with, the things that you consume in your body, what you eat, what you watch on TV, what you listen to on the radio. Like all that shit really plays a part in who we are and how we feel and all of that, right? Okay, so you got clearing debts, which both of these cards to me talk about clearing debts of some kind, if we're talking about detoxing friends too, but okay. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Yes. So this is, again, a clearing out in its entirety of everything toxic, of everything bad, of everything that held you back, of everything that you felt that you couldn't do or didn't deserve. Clearing out this month. You guys are going to be feeling so good. And then, as if the cards didn't already say all this, basically, you got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Whatever fears you guys had, whatever doubts you guys had, whatever you let come and creep up and fuck your shit up, right? And blame it on COVID or something. Whatever that is, it's time to free yourself from it. Free yourself. Take back control of your life. Don't let fear dictate how you move. Don't let fear dictate who you love. Ooh, this is a good reading, and I needed it personally, okay? Cancer rising over here, needed it. So this is beautiful. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, definitely reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. But please go to my About tab first. Look at the menu of services and the pricing, just so you know what you want already, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, Cancer. Bye.